So, as Kelsey said, I'm the founder of I Got This. And as I told you earlier, the problem that I'm trying to solve is that many cancer patients and the family and friends of cancer patients often feel alone or misunderstood in the world today. And just to give you an idea of how many people are going through this in the world, there is approximately 18 million people each year that are diagnosed or who are fighting cancer, and 1 in 3 of those people are often diagnosed during treatment or later on with anxiety or depression. Now, while that's already a ginormous number, that's not including the family or friends of the people that are going through it. So you can imagine that there's already 18 million people who are going through the disease itself and millions of others who are fighting some sort of mental illness or feeling alone in that sense. So I happen to be one of these people. When I was 7 years old, my mom was diagnosed with an aggressive estrogen receptive form of breast cancer. And throughout fighting the whole thing, it is hard to see the strongest person in your life slowly become the weakest. Because as you know, cancer takes a very big toll on everyone's body. And not only did it take a very large toll on her, but it took a large toll on me and my family, along with our support system. So I know what it feels like to not be understood. You can often explain to people what it feels like to be someone who knows someone going through cancer and give them the best idea of what's going on, but not everyone can say that they understand on a personal or emotional level. The only place I've ever been is this place I go to once a week every year called Camp Kesem, which is a camp for kids whose parents have been affected by cancer. In that camp, I felt the sense of feeling understood, and I want everyone to feel what I felt during that 1 week the entire year. Because of this, I created I Got This, which is, in essence, a platform or a community space for cancer patients or family and friends of cancer patients where they can share their stories, their triumphs, bad moments in their life, what they're feeling, their stories, and anything along that line. So when you go onto the website, you're immediately welcomed with this huge logo or picture, and it tells my story and what I went through to create it. And then if you click the community space, you are faced with a ton of questions or prompts that you can answer. For example, one of them is telling your story. So what people can do, whether they are patient, family, or friends, or even people who are outside of the community who don't necessarily understand, you can go on there and share your story or anything. People can respond, read, and just the hope is that when they read these things, that they can feel understood or that other people know what they are going through. So I really wish I would have had this when I was going through it because, like I said, I only had that thing that was once a year and it was only a week long where I felt completely and utterly understood. So I hope that this platform gives people that feeling 24 hours a day, a whole year, and they can know that they are backed by a community of people who love and support them. Now, this platform is not meant to be seen as a form of sympathy. I know it's easy to see someone who goes through this and think, wow, I should feel bad for them. But what I really want people to feel when they see this platform or even meet someone going through this is that they are inspired to learn more about the disease, to understand, to spread awareness, and to try to put themselves in other people's shoes. Because together we can give people a space and a support system, and in the end, we can know that we got this.